With good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter. Crews are on the scene providing search and rescue assistance and support as residents of eastern Kentucky continue to recover from destructive flooding. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says 37 people are now confirmed dead from the devastating flooding in eastern Kentucky, and he believes the number of fatalities will continue to rise as more areas become accessible to search and rescue crews. So far, more than 1,300 people have been rescued, according to the governor. Kentucky Baptist Disaster Relief and disaster relief teams from Tennessee, Alabama, and other states are setting up operations to feed and begin damage assessment. Send Relief also has boots on the ground with feeding units, cleaning supplies, and cases of bottled water. Two Southern Baptist pastors with recent leadership experience in addressing sexual abuse in the SBC will fill similar roles with the Abuse Response Implementation Task Force. Marshall Blaylock, pastor at First Baptist Church in Charleston, South Carolina, will be chair, while Mike Keybone, the pastor of First Baptist Church in Lawton, Oklahoma, will serve as vice chair of the committee. They've been appointed by Southern Baptist Convention President Bart Barber. Blaylock served last year on the Sexual Abuse Task Force, whose report at the SBC annual meeting this summer was widely accepted by messengers.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/good news.
Colonel Pat Hash became the third Southern Baptist chaplain to be inducted into the Army Rangers Hall of Fame during a ceremony at Fort Benning in early July. The induction came after 37 years of service in the Army, 9 years in the infantry, and 28 as a chaplain. He retired as a colonel, serving his last assignment as the U.S. Army Special Operations Command chaplain. The honor is bestowed upon inductees by a board that's made up primarily of their peers, a group of retired and active Rangers. The Hall of Fame is comprised of fewer than 200 Rangers. During his brief acceptance speech, Hash highlighted 3 defining moments in his life: accepting Jesus Christ as Savior, marrying his wife Lynn, and deciding to join the Ranger community. Much of Hash's ministry was spent with the Army's Special Operations Unit. You can read the full story and many others at our website, baptistpress.com. Thanks for listening to Good News for Today.